Hello everybody and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Now there is a big spoiler warning on this episode for the Below Zero game because we are going to be going over some of the locations, some of the main locations that you're going to need to know for going through the game. And the first one is going to be Outpost Zero. Now you're going to be wanting to go about 2 clicks, maybe a click and a half east of northeast, probably closer to 2 clicks. From your pod. Now everything I'm going to be showing you is going to be from the pod because that is a fixed location that you guys are going to be really starting off with. And you're going to want to hug that wall, go right there, and then once you make it up, you are going to see a way for you to, just swim up and be able to just get out of from. So once you're up, you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to get onto land. Now I'm using these light sticks as indicators for myself, and some of them spawn throughout the world to help you guide your way, but you can make your own, and I definitely suggest doing it because it's been a lifesaver making this video for you, trying to find everything. But as you can see, as you walk on the ice river, you are here at Outpost Zero, and there are, there's some fun things that you can find here, like snowmen. Pretty cool. And now I'm not going to go through every single base for you because I just feel like that would just take too much time, and it's just, you're not here for that. You're just trying to find where the location is. But this is like the first place you find. You find things like, the water filtration, you find some, lantern fruit, and other fun things. Definitely a place to check out once you've started your game up and you come back to Outpost Zero. Next on our list is going to be the Delta Station and Rocket. Now you're going to be wanting to go 2 clicks southeast of south from your original pod. So let's just make it straight there. It's a straight shot. You're not going to have to worry about needing places like depth modules and things like that because everything's on the surface. Well, pretty much everything's on the surface that I'm showing you. You make it past these thermal vents, and right here you see these little orange floaties. You swim up to the surface, and then you can just make it onto the land from here. Now, once you make it here, see, you got some little things right there. And when I say rocket, I really just mean, the satellite. You kind of just follow these red lights, and you just go up. It's really easy to get there. It's not very hard to get lost because if you're going up, you're gonna make it there. And as long as you're following the lights, you're gonna make it there. So that's just kind of like a rule of thumb. Now you can get a little turned around in some places because it's still an island. But like I said, rule of thumb, you go up, you follow the lights. Now you're gonna make it into this cave. Now this might be a place that you do get turned around. But once you find this little that little bench right there, you kind of know that you're going in the right place. You go up. Shouldn't be a big deal. Guys should have no problem trying to find this base. And here we are at the Delta Station. Now, the base has got some fun things. I think there's an observatory over there or something that you can scan. And right here is the rocket, or the I guess it's not a right, the satellite thing. And it's wonderful. It's such a great game. All right, next on our list is the Phi Robotics Center. Now this is going to be one of the most important places that you visit. Now I don't know if it's Phi or Phi. Or FUM, but you're going to want to go 2 clicks west of southwest from your pod. Now it's very important that you go 2 clicks exactly and you just go straight there. If something's in your way, just kind of go underneath it. It's not that big of a deal, but you are going to come across the most beautiful fauna in the game. Well, one of them. And there's these cool little jellyfish thing, and again, they might be a little dangerous. I don't know. You guys decide for yourself. But once you come across these things, I even suggest making a base down here if you really, really want. I had a base here, and it was fantastic. It was like my second base. But yeah, either way, you make it up here. You see the little tower thing. Kind of signifies, you got some boxes. And here you are at this wonderful tundra area. Now, I definitely suggest making a snow fox for this area. A snow fox being, this little thing, and you can, you can colorize it however you want. I did red and blue. It's whatever. But I think you have to find the pieces for around here. So you're going to be on foot for a little bit. But the thing about snow foxes that is so great is that when you're on them, you don't get cold. You stay warm. So it's a great way to kind of just keep your heat up if you don't have any like fever peppers or anything like that. But either way, we're just going to head on this way. Again, I hope you guys have been paying attention to the direction that I've been going, because this is where you're going to. It's not that far away. Not that far away from the dock. But this is where the Phi Robotics Center is, the doors. And obviously, I'm not going to go in there because I want you guys to explore it for yourself, but just know that that is the entrance to it. It's wonderful. Now, when you're done messing around in there, and this is a place that you're going to want to go. Okay, we're going to head up here. Make sure you have a clear inventory for this, besides some fever peppers and stuff like that to keep yourself warm and some food and, you know, just the basics. But you want to have a relatively empty inventory because this place is massive. You want to go up this ladder. Now, like I said, if you have the snow flocks, you can always just put it back on the ground and you can drive it around. There's, you know, ladders under there. You know, you can always fall down there if you want, but I don't suggest it, but you can because there are underground everything. But we're just going to head over here and across through this little, you know, this little wall-to-wall area, you know, this little pathing. Now, once you're here, you shouldn't have too big of a deal trying to find your way around, but again, this snowy area is absolutely massive. And when I mean massive, I mean like it is huge. You know, look, there's cave systems, there's bones on the ground that actually you can find snow stalkers around where the bones are. And right here, there's some water. Now, you can go around if you really wanted to, but just for the sake of it, I'm just going to jump straight in. Yeah, just jump into it. No. But yeah, you're going to want to bring out your little sea glide here. And again, there are some little pockets of places, but in general, you can't really get lost. You're going to find these wonderful green glowing stalactites underneath this water, and it's just absolutely beautiful. This is one of the best looking games that I've ever played, and it is just so much fun. Not as crazy of a map as the first Subnautica. I definitely would say that I prefer the first Subnautica over this one, but this one is mwah. So once you make it out of the water, you're going to come into this beautiful green crystal cave thing, and you're going to look at the waterfall right here, and you're going to want to go on the right side of it. You can go on the left side of it too, but I like to go on the right side just to keep it simple. You kind of go around it, and then out on the right, you are going to be leaving the cave, because we're not here for the cave. We're going to the excavation site. Now, there, like I said, the place is massive. Very, very easy to get lost in. So don't feel bad if you do get lost, and if you die of cold and starvation, because you're not very good at the game. It's okay. We've all done it. But either way, you're gonna you're gonna want to go out here and you're gonna find these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful purple acacia trees. It's just absolutely wonderful. And you're gonna want to pretty much hug the right side because this place is pretty open and pretty large. And you can find a lot of snow stalkers in here as well. Well, maybe not a lot, but some. And if you get bad weather, you're gonna get some bad weather, and it's gonna be a lot harder to see. But, you know, you see this little white tower here, and it kind of signifies where you need to go. And you're going to want to head up this direction. And there's the cave. And again, some boxes for some goodies for you, because you're going to want to loot those. And inside there, inside the cave, is the excavation site. Now, I'm not going in there, but you want to. Trust me. Next on our list, after you've made it to the excavation site, is you're going to want to look out towards the acacia trees, and you're going to want to go over towards the right to the important spy hole. Now, I don't know what to call it. I'm calling it a spy hole, but on the right-hand side, you can kind of see it a little bit of ways away. There's like a little place you can walk up, like a little snow ramp, if you will. That's where we're heading off to. So you're just going to want to cut straight through the middle. You can hug the right-hand side if you want to as well, but you're going to want to go up there over the little ice river, and I didn't make it, but that's okay because I can just hop up here. I can just hop up here. I can hop up. There we go. I can just hop up there. And again, place is massive. A lot of secrets, a lot of places to explore, ladders, things like that. Those vents that you see popping up, the geysers, those are going to keep you warm, so you're going to want to huddle around those if you can. Places over there to explore, places over here to explore, but we're going to want to go left after you've made it up that little snow ramp. And again, ice river, beautiful, snow stalkers, wonderful, so cool. Little dog, I wish we could tame them. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can, I have no idea. But again, watch out for the bones because you know that you're near the snow stalkers at that point. Now you're going to see this little ice bridge with the little watering hole. That's going to signify where you are. Visually, so that you can see it a little bit easier. And right here is the little spy pangling hole. Now you're going to need a spy pangling and a spy pangling remote to be able to do this. And the reason for spy panglings is so that you can take pictures of yourself. Yeah, that's the only reason you had to come over here. You know, just so you could just see some pictures, because you know, I think it's fun. Oh, all right. That's enough of that. But yeah, no, for real, what you do is you kind of go through these holes. Now, there's a couple of these spy pangling holes around. This is just a really important one. And so what you do is the spy pangolin can pick up very valuable resources like quartz and nothing else. Absolutely nothing else that they can pick up besides quartz. No, just kidding. But no, that's the reason for this hole, is so that you can pick up whatever's in that box for you to get. You can also, with spy pangolins, extract snow stalker fur. So that's really important for future reference if you don't know how to get snow stalker fur. Alright, next on our agenda is the Marguerit's base entrance. Now, it's very important, because it's just the entrance, that you go, you know, a click and a half south of southeast from the pod. Because the reason I'm pinning the entrance and not the base itself is because once we make it to the entrance, we're going to have to go down a little bit of ways, and it can get a little bit tricky. Because you kind of go through a little underground cave system, but it's nothing crazy. You go past these things, and then once you pass that biome, you go straight down. And once you go straight down, you'll see this little crevice in the world. That's where you're gonna want to go down, is right into this little hole. Now, it's actually a lot easier to get turned around in here than you think, because once you go down here, if you notice, there are many different pathings that you can take. You know, you can go left, you can go right. What you want to do is you want to go down. Now, you don't want to go, so there's right and then there's left. They both look like they're going down, but you don't want to go left. What you want to do is you want to go right. Now, if you can't remember, there's going to be some little light sticks here that are on. I can't remember if I placed those light sticks or if those are naturally spawned here, but there's a little oxygen bubble here that you'll see, and that'll kind of signify where you need to go. Because once you go down, you're going to end up being right here at Marguerit's base. Once you're here, you know, it's going to become like clockwork, you know, coming back. But that's the thing. You get the moon pool, and you can get a whole bunch of other fun things from going inside of that base. Now, once you are here, I'm just going to show you this real quick, because you shouldn't have a hard time finding it. And I'm not showing you all the biomes by any means. But because I'm here, I might as well show you, because it's just right here. What you want to do is you want to look around for this little tiny platform right here. It's got some lights on it. It's got these boxes. It's like flat. Once you see this, you look straight out, and there's going to be this giant opening, this giant cave hole, and you want to swim straight through there, and you're going to want to go down. Now, this is what I believe to be maybe the only entrance, I'm not sure, of the Crystal Caves biome, and it is just absolutely cool. But I'm going to be fair warning, there are Leviathan class monsters down here, so you've been warned. Either way, next is the big doors thing. Now, I didn't know what to call it, but you're going to want to go about due south, maybe half a click, you know, west of south. From your pod. Now, the reason I'm calling it the big doors thing is, well, you know, they got some big doors. I don't know what it's called. So, you're gonna want to swim straight this way, and you know, you don't need super crazy depth modules. I think I did this with only like just regular stuff. But either way, once you make it here, you kind of go down into this cave system. Not cave system, but this crevice, and boom, big door things. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss it. So we're about 900 meters or so, you know, away from it. Not that bad.
Warning, passing 100 meters.
And this was actually the exit of how I originally got in here. I like went through some underground cave system. I started from the other side, or another side, and I came out this way. But yeah, you can find super fun things in here. It goes deep, but nothing you probably can't handle with a high capacity O2 tank. But I definitely suggest bringing a some type of vehicle down with you, because yeah. Alright, last but certainly not least is going to be the greenhouse. Now it's over 1,500 meters away, and you're going to want to go 2 clicks east of southeast from your drop pod. Now, there's going to be absolutely nothing here that's going to hurt you, so don't mind the noises or anything like that. There's nothing scary out here. Nothing can harm you. Nothing's going to kill you. You'll be fine. It's just really far away. Don't mind the noises. Not like I said, there's nothing here. You want to just strafe around some stuff, go underneath some stuff, but stay on that pathing because you do not want to miss it. You're going to want to dodge the whales. They're very dangerous, very, very brutal, very vicious. You're not going to want to mess with them. But once you make it here, you're going to see this thing. Oh my gosh, is it eating food? It's eating fishes. Fishies? It's eating fishies. That's so cool. I wonder what it looks like at nighttime. Oh yeah, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love the glow whales. They're kind of like the reefbacks of this game as opposed to the first game. But we're not here for glow whales. We're here to find the greenhouse. Once you make it to this iceberg, you're about like I said, you're about 1,500 meters away from your pod. You're gonna see some boxes on the ice. You're gonna see some lights. No big deal. You'll see this giant cave. You're going to want to go into the cave. Okay, it's not a giant cave. It's a small cave. But it's got some fevered peppers here for you. If I see right here, see fevered peppers. You know, so you're not going to be hurting on food. You're not going to be hurting on warmth or anything like that. You can come from the other side too, but because the other side has boxes, it's such a straight shot, I suggest the other side. And either way, all you have to do is you just kind of navigate your way up along the ice, and once you make it towards the top, you're going to see this little random building. Now this is the greenhouse. Now I could go in there and show you everything that there is to do in the greenhouse, but like I said, I'm not going to do it. You can do that for yourself on your own free spare time while you're playing the game and exploring everything. But that's how you get to the greenhouse. It's wonderful. This is what it looks like at nighttime. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's just wonderful. I am recording this the day before it is fully released, so that it's noteworthy. Also, if you've made it to the end of the video, this is just a little like it's not like a location anywhere, but you know, once you make it about 1,200 meters in this direction of your pod, either way, it's just this biome in general because there's a few of them. You will see these gigantic. Okay, passing 200 meters. Thank you. No. You're gonna see these gigantic, like, I don't know if they're animals or if they're some type of plant. They're probably an animal that, like. But look at them. Aren't they so cool? But this is something that I found out. And if you just decide to, if you can actually make your way up through the inside, you can actually swim inside of these things. You're completely protected. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, you still need oxygen and stuff. But look at this. You're inside a bubble. But this is why you go in here, is for these spiral plants. Now, I don't know if you can find spiral plants other places, but I do know that you can find them inside of these creatures. So that's noteworthy. And when you're finished with these, you know, getting your spiral plants and enjoying yourself in here, you can just kind of make your way down. Oh, and it's absolutely awesome. But you are going to have to be wary that there are Leviathan-class creatures in this area. See, right? Look, there's one right there. You can kind of see it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what to do, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.